Battle Through the Heavens Chapter 119, Purple Cloud Wings. Chapter 119, Purple Cloud Wings. Leaping across the valley, Xiaoyan leisurely headed towards the waterfall. His gaze cautiously scanned the surrounding area, and only after finding that there were no magic beasts nearby, did he finally sigh in relief. Arriving at the precipitous mountain wall, Xiaoyan took a long time in carefully selecting a cave that was 4 to 5 meters from him. Carefully climbing up the slippery rocks, Xiaoyan was just like an agile monkey and quickly spelunked into the cave he had previously selected. It was somewhat cool within the cave and not too small, clearly more than enough for Xiaoyan to live here by himself. Attentively sweeping his gaze over the floor inside the cave, Xiaoyan found no signs that a magical beast had ever been in the cave. With that, he finally felt reassured. He gave the cave a quick cleaning before removing some camping supplies from his storage ring and building a soft and dry bed. After setting up the essential items, Xiaoyan used a big rock to block the cave entrance such that only one person could pass through at a time. Since he would be spending many days here, safety concerns were of paramount importance. Finishing these tasks, Xiaoyan clapped his hands together to remove the dirt on them. As he gazed at the somewhat dusky cave, he mused for a moment and then took out the 3 moonstones that he had taken from the treasure cave and placed them in the grooves on the walls. Immediately the gentle light caused the cave to brighten up. As he looked upon the completely new cave, Xiaoyan grinned and sat on the soft bed with a long sigh. Soon after, he crossed his legs and formed a training seal with both hands, slowly recovering the qi he had used up and the mental plus physical fatigue from the 2 days of continuous and hurried journeying. As Xiaoyan fell into silence, his breathing gradually steadied and a perfect cycle of his inhalation and exhalation was formed. Every time the breathing cycle alternated, faint threads of energy took shape in the air around Xiaoyan's body and followed Xiaoyan Euro trademark S breathing to flow into his body. And after his qi paths refined the energy, it was stored into the qi vortex in his lower abdomen. As he silently trained, Xiaoyan Euro trademark S thoughts sunk into his body. With the amazing inner view, he was able to distinctly see the qi that was flowing in his body. His thoughts passed through several core qi paths before finally arriving at the lower abdomen area. As the foundation of the qi, the vortex slowly spun as it appeared in his sights. Once again viewing this miraculous qi vortex, Xiaoyan felt slightly gratified. After almost a year of training, the thumb-sized milky white qi vortex from the time when he had just advanced to become a doja had changed to a light yellow color due to the qi method. Furthermore, it was much wider than before. Xiaoyan could clearly feel that the concentration of qi in the qi vortex was more than 10 times stronger than it originally was. Gazing at the light yellow qi that continuously flowed from the qi paths into the qi vortex, Xiaoyan faintly smiled as his thoughts slowly withdrew from the inside of his body. Only when the qi within his body had completely recovered did Xiaoyan open his eyes. Lazily twisting his body, Xiaoyan Euro trademark S body once again felt refreshed. Tightly clenching his fist, Xiaoyan could sense that because of the recent bitter trainings, his current strength was slowly improving from its current state of a 5-star doja towards that of a 6-star one. Perhaps in another month or 2, he would be able to enter the 6-star level. And when that time comes, if he removed the restrictions of the heavy sword and together with the few types of Xian level do techniques, it was possible for him to contend against an 8-star doja. Of course, this was only if the classes of the do techniques that the 8-star doja was proficient in were below that of Xiaoyan Euro trademark S. After all, Xiaoyan Euro trademark S qi method was that of the lowest level of Huang. This was his only weakness. After recuperating his energy to normal levels, Xiaoyan flipped his palm and a black scroll appeared in his hand. This was the Haixian flying do techniques. Soaring through the skies was every Persona Euro trademark S dream, and with regards to the thought of freely flying through the skies, Xiaoyan was likewise extraordinarily interested. Flying was the best way to escape. If they did not have the little fairy Doctor Euro trademark S Blue Eagle that night, the difficulty of the duo escaping from the heavily surrounded cliff would have risen sharply. On the Do-Chi continent, Turning Do-Chi into wings was a right that only strong practitioners who were Do-Wang and above could have. For the rest, they could only gaze into the sky and sigh. Yet Xiao Yan had by chance obtained the rare flying Do techniques which could enable him to break away from the restrictions others had. Grasping the scroll with both hands, Xiao Yan licked his lips and untied the string that bound the scroll before slowly unfolding it. As the pitch-black scroll unfolded, two pitch-black eagle wings that caused him to slightly tremble appeared before his eyes. Since this pair of eagle wings were painted on the scroll, they were not too big. However, they faintly emitted some warmth. Looking at this mysterious sight, it was obviously not just a simple picture. The eagle wings were dark black in color with purple clouds faintly showing. If examined closely, the pair of wings was actually like black steel, possessing a special type of metal texture. The feathers on the eagle wings emitted a soft warmth, and when Xiao Yan lightly blew on it, his expression could not help but become slightly alarmed. Under the light breeze, the feathers on the eagle wings unexpectedly swished up as if they were real. It was an extremely miraculous sight. As his gaze swept across the eagle wings, Xiao Yan Euro trademark S eyes suddenly stopped at a line of words to one side, and blinking his eyes, he softly recited the words out loud. A purple cloud black fire eagle, a rank 5 flying type magic beast. According to legends, it possesses the bloodline from phoenixes of ancient times. ETA Euro trademark S flying speed is the fastest among all of the flying type magic beasts. By nature, it is both cunning and cruel, extremely hard to capture, and only lives in the misty mountain areas at the north of the continent. A Euro rank 5 magic beast. A Euro shocked, Xiao Yan swallowed drilly, that was no less than a Do-Wang human practitioner. A Euro name of this Do technique is eagle wings, also known as purple cloud wings. It took 3 years for me, the author, and a few friends to successfully capture a purple cloud black fire eagle. Then, using a secret method to obtain both wings, we finally managing to create this scroll that allows one to learn a flying Do technique. Towards the end of my life, I made this Do technique using Do-Chi. Remember this, it can only be learnt by one person. A Euro what an audacious person, to actually dare to capture a Do-Wang level flying magic beast. A Euro Xiao Yan clicked his tongue twice as he exclaimed in surprise, somewhat curious at exactly what level of strength the person who had left behind these things was. As his gaze moved away from the small words, Xiao Yan carefully stretched out a palm and lightly touched the pair of slightly violet, pitch-black eagle wings. A Euro we does this feel? A Euro as if it was the genuine article. A Euro. The feel of feathers on his palm caused Xiao Yan to be greatly amazed. Once again gently caressed it with his palm when his expression suddenly changed. In a flash, he withdrew his hand and appalled, he hoarsely said, A Euro Ethera is a soul in these eagle wings. A Euro. Xiao Yan Euro trademark S spiritual perception was extremely outstanding, and when he was touching the eagle wings, he could distinctly sense that a brutal and berserk soul was hidden within the eagle wings. A Euro. There is indeed a hidden soul, but it is a soul which lacks a conscious. A Euro. An aged and astonished voice suddenly sounded out from the ring on Xiao Yan Euro trademark S finger. A Euro no conscious? A Euro dazed, Xiao Yan skeptically asked. A Euro I think that this was caused by the secret method used to make a flying type Do technique in the past. Oh, removing the flying type magic beast. A Euro trademark S soul and wings from the beast before finally fusing them together. Of course, this kind of fusion needs to be paired with a unique and secret method, only then can a true Do techniques be made. A Euro no wonder flying Do techniques are no longer passed down now. The process of making the Do techniques requires you to know such an eccentric thing. A Euro Yao Lao voiced out his thoughts as he laughed in a dull tone. A Euro A Euro there should be no negative effects from learning this thing, right? A Euro Xiao Yan asked somewhat apprehensively. A Euro soul that you felt just now should belong to that purple cloud eagle, and after being worn down for so many years, all that a Euro trademark S left of ETA Euro trademark S intelligence is the instincts of a wild beast. As long as one guards himself when using the scroll, there should be no problems. A Euro Yao Lao laughed as he advised Xiao Yan. Only after hearing Yao Loa Euro trademark S words did Xiao Yan sigh in relief. He was indeed somewhat afraid that he would be controlled by the soul of the purple cloud eagle if he practiced the techniques. After all, the intelligence of a rank 5 magic beast was not lower than that of a Humana Euro trademark S. Once again casting his gaze onto the black eagle wings on the scroll, Xiao Yan read through the instructions on the practice procedures a few times. Eyebrows slightly creasing, he softly said, "A Euro-Earth scroll says that when practicing the technique, the soul of the purple cloud eagle within the wings will possibly attack the person who is practicing. If he is able to endure the attack of the soul, then he will be able to continue practicing. If not, that person should give up on practicing this technique." A Euro or a few, looks like if I plan on practicing this flying dough technique, there will be some danger. A Euro. Xiao Yan spit out a breath before helplessly sighing. A Euro. Naturally, to obtain something, one must pay the price. A Euro. Yao Lao said in a serious tone as he smiled and continued, "A Euro. Given the strength of your soul, you don't a Euro trademark T need to worry too much about being attacked by the soul of the purple cloud eagle. Although it was once rank 5, it is now just a damaged soul which cannot do much." A Euro. At these words, Xiao Yan slightly inclined his head. Soon after, he gritted his teeth and finally made his resolution while slowly stretching forth his palms. Both palms moved onto the scroll and lightly pressed on the soft wings. Xiao Yan took a deep breath and unhurriedly closed his eyes. Shortly after Xiao Yan laid his palms on the wings, from within the eagle wings, the tyrannical eagle soul suddenly roared out with a piercing chirp that caused souls to tremble. The chirp penetrated through the scroll and followed the path through Xiao Yan Euro trademark S palms, and like a drill, it desperately hammered at his mind. This was the first time Xiao Yan had experienced an attack by a soul. His body suddenly trembled as his complexion turned several shades whiter. A Euro. Concentrate, shield your mind, let it attack. A Euro. From within the ring, Yao Lao shouted out. Gritting his teeth as he nodded, Xiao Yan Euro trademark S spiritual perception formed itself into a few layers of protection around his mind, allowing him to finally be able to resist the piercing attack on his soul. As if it could see that the chirp of the soul had no effect, the soul of the purple cloud eagle lapsed into silence for a moment before a brutal presence abruptly forced its way through the scroll, burrowing straight into the depths of Xiao Yan Euro trademark S thoughts. A Euro. Steady your thoughts, do not let it control your emotion. Or else you will be reduced to a beast that only knows how to kill. A Euro. Yao Loa Euro trademark S heavy voice sounded out at this appropriate moment. Once again deeply sighing, Xiao Yan tightly guarded his thoughts, not daring to let that brutal presence invade to even the slightest degree. This exchange between souls continued for over 10 minutes before the purple cloud eagle slowly withdrew in defeat. Though Xiao Yan Euro trademark S strength was far from being able to match up to a grade 5 magic beast, after being suppressed for countless years, currently, there was already no difference between this purple cloud eagle and a crippled wild beast. When the wild beast-like brutal presence finally withdrew from the tides of his thoughts, Xiao Yan Euro trademark S aching body immediately collapsed. His pale face looked extremely tired. This kind of soul clashing was much more draining than a clash of physical bodies. A Euro. Is this considered a success? A Euro. Xiao Yan asked as he wiped the sweat from his brow. A Euro. Eyes, you now possess the qualifications to practice this technique. A Euro. Xiao Yan felt gratified at these words. Laughing, he once again placed both palms on the eagle wings. This time, he did not receive an soul attack, and pursing his lips, the Do Chi within Xiao Yan Euro trademark S body followed the instructions on the scroll as it slowly started to flow. A moment later, the Do Chi in Xiao Yan flowed into his arms and gradually entered into his palms. When the Do Chi appeared at the center of the palm, the eagle wings on the black scroll suddenly lit up, violet and black. They shined brighter and brighter before finally turning into two rays of tiny purplish black light as they entered into Xiao Yan Euro trademark S palm. After the two rays of tiny, purplish black light entered into Xiao Yan Euro trademark S body, they followed the chi paths and flowed until they reached the chi paths in Xiaoyan Euro trademark S back before they abruptly stopped and turned around to unexpectedly force their way through to carve two tiny new paths. These two new chi paths grew from the main chi paths, and only when they reached out to create an exit at the back of the body, did they slowly stop their growth. On the outside world, Xiaoyan was still distracted by the disappearance of the eagle wings. Suddenly he let out an intense scream while sweat started pouring down his forehead as he gripped both fists tightly together. Heavily gasping, he hissed, cursing, what is this damned thing doing, His body curled up as he lay on the bed. Xiaoyan bit his lip, causing a stream of blood to flow out of his mouth. After enduring for a moment longer, Xiaoyan could finally no longer take the pain of his chi paths tearing themselves apart, and thus he lost consciousness.